Welcome back to my video diary of playing FM24 as Ipswich Town, carrying on my FM23 save. It's the 19th of February 2031 and today we're about to play Benfica. Last time out we drew 2-2. We're unlucky not to win really, but there was a certain Diego Jota who came out and got an equaliser. We then played Fulham and basically rotated. Igor Stankovic on form, getting us a goal. And we conceded a last-minute equaliser to none other than our old player. Made a bit of a profit on him. He was good for us, but only as backup because he could also play at left back. But he's like 6'7" was the reason I bought him, which is ridiculous. So that was a bit of a disappointment. We now have a match today without Jake James, who's injured and comes back relatively soon, but he'll miss out on this tie. Queluz and Aisio as well, who are suspended. And Igor Stankovic, it would appear, has picked up a minor injury, so he won't be playing either. So let's play Gullikson at left wing because he apparently has to play every single game, otherwise he kicks off. And then we'll put Prodan in that attacking midfielder spot. And we've got Biro starting at left back, even though he's more of an advanced playmaker in the attacking role. So it'll go something like that. Another thing actually I want to do, I was going to play Ramos at right back, but I actually think we would be better playing Neto as the right back. It's a bit of a shame, and we'll play Ramos as the centre back alongside Semedo. So, alongside Semedo, Passos on the bench. Hopefully give Terrington a bit of game time, depending on the game state today, who is now 6 foot. So, you know, players do grow in this. His jumping reach has increased. And I think you'll agree that he could very well turn into a really good player, particularly if we manage to develop his marking. So, hopefully we'll develop him in the marking soon, once we get him a little bit more strength and a little bit more jumping reach. So this is the team we're going to go for: Kundumi, Neto, Semedo, Ramos, Biro, Patton, Prodan, Ruggiero, Gullikson, Cake and Ordenes. Let's go with that. Confident and comfortable with the team's mentality. Pleased to be back in the team. You're only rested, mate. Pleased to see Helio Semedo back in the team. Feels confident and has a strong understanding of the formation. That's good. Basically feels well matched to his instructions. So Diego Jota there. Chance that they'll play 3 up front. João Neves, he must be getting on as well. Right. Let's do this one for the fans, boys. Got to look up which player it is that's so massive he's taller than Kundumi. I mean, you would imagine it'll be Semedo. But just looking at those players as they lined up, like Kundumi was there, and there was just one lad next to him who was absolutely massive. Not much happening in these first 15 minutes. Let's show a bit of encouragement. But Diego Jota at left wing's a bit of a weird one. And you've got to think as well, after our first leg where we were very unlucky, you've got to expect that we should be looking to win this, really. One would hope. Prodan can bring this forward. Cake here. If he's on form, then we're on form. Rogerio there. Should be bossing the midfield. He's probably the best. Cake's through. Yes, get in. That's 1-0. Sensational stuff. Two of our big name players turning up. Cake makes no mistake. It's 1-0. Fran Garcia on a booking as well. I think that's probably good news. So's this Elmas. Let's not let them in now. Well then, Biro, who's picked up a knock by the looks of things. Biro inside to Patton. That's not what we want. What we on? 39 minutes. See if we can keep this at 1-0 until half time. Good. Patton. Rogerio. Cake's there. Where's our left winger? Gullickson's there. Plays it across. Yeah, looking forward to the building work being done. We move the end of the season to 52,000. So yeah, I mean, if we do go out of this, it'll be nice to be able to. That's a foul, ref. Probably speed up and just sort of show one match a month, because I'm very conscious I'm only really showing the Champions League games, but I really want to get move this on into next season when we've got the bigger stadium. But yeah, certainly the Champions League run's been able to help pay for the money we're losing. I mean, look at that XG. I mean, actually, it looks like we're dwarfing them, but it's only a 1.1. We've just shut them out completely. Okay. Let's take Biro off for our boy, Pedroni. Is there anything else that we can do at half time? Not really. I mean, Neto's a right back. No, we'll keep it as it is. I don't even want to see it. Oh, see, whenever I say that, we get complacent and we lose. And the same as this one, like we can take another. Yeah, fans turn up through thick and thin. It worked before the game. The fan one. Think of the children. So yeah, it makes sense. Though I'm not keen that there's a highlight straight away. But we should be even tighter at the back now that Biro's had to come off for Pedroni. Pedroni's a good defender. This is a patient build-up from Benfica, and we could do with winning the ball back like that with Rogerio. Gullickson will get away, and Rogerio, probably the best player on the pitch, running with it now. And if you can look up, there's Gullickson, there's Prodan, it's 2-0. And there's breathing space. And there's breathing space indeed. That's nice. Oh, there's more. Prodan. It's Patton. Oh, I thought that went in then. Let's praise them. They deserve that much. Pedroni. Okay. Christ, it's like a highlight every second. Pedroni. Ball in. Is that not a pen? Right, it's a pen. He'll take it. Cake. Prodam. Probably Rogerio now that you come to mention it. I've forgotten who I put as the penalty taker. It's probably Rogerio, to be fair. Yeah, fair enough. Their keeper didn't even move. 3-0. And I think we can afford to give some game time to Liam Terrington as one. Oh no. That was a horrible giveaway, Ordenez. Not now. I was about to make the changes. Uh-oh. Diego Jota. 34-year-old Diego Jota. Fran Garcia, who's been on a booking since like the first minute. Elmaz, who's been on a booking for a while. That'll do. Let's bring on some youngsters. So, and this is going to be really harsh. We'll let it tick over 60, I think. There you go. Just. Right, okay, so let's go Stankovic for Gullikson. Give him some game time in the Champions League. We want Terrington. For some... Now, I think Terrington is the better of the left footers. I think he's got quite a strong left foot. As in, stronger than, say, Ramos or Passos. Left foot reasonable. No, Ramos has got the better. And what about Passos? Reasonable, strong. No, so he's actually more of a righty, isn't he, Terrington? So we'll put him on for Semedo. To be fair, we could do with giving Semedo a rest whenever the opportunity arises. And no, I've just thought of something. Okay. So, let's go. Let's give Rogerio a break. For Stankovic. And move Stankovic on the left and give Gullikson his full game. Can't complain he's not playing now. That makes a lot more sense to me. We'll rest all the big names while we can, while we've got a chance. Terrington on for Semedo. It does leave us incredibly light, but right, so that's 3. I would like House for Ordenez, but we really are like weakening ourselves now. House for Ordenez, and then I think the final one, Beereth for Cake. 30 minutes, surely we're not going to crumble under this though, are we? I mean, it does leave us really light, but I just think it's a good opportunity to give these young players a game. Beereth as well, like he's no slouch. You know, he was our main striker 2 seasons ago. And actually is an England starting striker. So good. So let the time tick away. I'm fine with this. Absolutely fine. That is all 5. Yeah. So that's good. Good. Well done, boys. That's a really strong performance at home. Gullikson, Prodan, Patton, all 3 of you, fantastic. Ramos, Semedo, Rogerio, obviously good. Purely coming off to give a bit of rest. Apparently man of the match. 2.21 XG to 0.38. Good day at the office. Nice work, everyone. That was good. And dare I say it, no injuries. At least not yet anyway. Sometimes you pick up an injury like when you go through to the sort of post-game. So, Ipswich triumph. Fantastic. There you go. Oh, of course, Byro got injured, didn't he? What is it? Pulled groin. Leave that to physio. Yeah, they were disappointing, I have to say. 8.27. Ramos, a little... Yeah, but we can afford to do that. Yeah, he was fantastic. Don't want to say... because he scored... Okay, yeah, that one. Him, I mean, we have just given him an increased contract with a whacking great big minimum fee release clause. I'm not going to offer any more, like, that is it. So if someone pays the 155 mil ski, they can have him. We've got him until 2035, so that's like 4 more years yet. So pretty pleased with that bit of business. And that's my assistant saying he's happy with the outcome, and I don't blame him. 2 other contracts that we've renewed, I can't remember if I said, was Ramos has just signed a new contract on quite a lot, which is good. And the other one was Passos has just signed a new contract. So, I mean, really, we're doing really well to keep these players together where possible. So, Ricky Felstead probably leave at the end of the season, like he's literally there as backup. Byro, I didn't realise it was so soon until he goes. Patton, I'm going to try and find try and move on this summer. Nugent, I didn't realise, and Vince as well, but they're probably players that we're going to move on as well, purely because they'll have 1 year left on their contract. And really we could do with an upgrade. Although I have to say Patton's been great for us. Like, he's been a real good servant for us over, like, not just this season, but like over the seasons. Pretty solid. He's just never beyond like a 2-star. He just hasn't developed beyond there, and it's just a shame. Like, I know he's only 19. Maybe we'll keep him as a backup. I've got a little bit of a soft spot for him. But right, okay, so I guess we'll see who we draw in the next round of the Champions League. So Rangers. Oh, it's not till next week. Okay. All right. Well, in which case then, we might as well finish recording here, play the Leeds game, and then come back when the draw's on.